whoa, roll up a joint and keep the beat on point. It's been forever since you've listened to one of these people. You're listening to Stoner Bros, and I'm Final Caleb.
I'm Robert Yanref.
And I know my name, and it's Jerry Goldsmith.
Oh, yeah. So, before we start this, let me do the mandatory.
How's some hot beans?
And I'll hit you with that first topic. Best places to get high. I'll go with, personally for me, up in the mountains in Colorado.
Oh, dude,
like
it's hard
straight
to
up,
beat.
like, you know, it's like, I mean, like parked up on top of the mountaintop.
Hard
you
to
know,
beat.
in that cool ass fucking mountain air.
That
You're
was-
already, if you're not from there, you're already getting that mountain head high where you're lightheaded and everything. And when you smoke, when you got that head high, it just makes it that much more incredible, man.
I've actually done that as well, man.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. Like, oh man, I was staying in this cabin one
I
night
need to
with
do that myself.
friends of mine, and we just got super fucking stoned and went outside, and like, you just look up at the sky, and it's just like nothing that you could have ever conceived.
Yes,
Like, it's
I
so.
will say this, I would not want to move to Colorado, and here's the reason why. And here's the reason I don't really want to move out of Kansas, really, is because I like living in the plain, boring-looking state, because when I leave this plain, boring-looking state, everything looks fucking amazing to me.
That's
Yes,
true.
sir.
And if I were to move to Colorado or something, you know what would get old real fucking quick?
Mountains.
The fucking mountains. Like, it hurts to say it, but, you know, it just happens. You know?
Oh, look,
not
it's
any-
just a mountain.
No, it's just like, you
I know, I
you see it
completely agree.
Yeah, you know.
I know how it is, man.
Like, at least with the plains, you know, I don't have to feel bad about saying, oh, look, it's just the fucking plains. You know how much of an ass you sound if you're like, it's just fucking mountains. Like, dude,
Yeah.
dude,
Oh
that's
my
just
God.
fucking mountains, man.
Yeah,
It's just
dude.
snowy peak perfection.
So, like, when you
motherfucker.
say, like, oh,
just
it's
the
just
very
plains,
definition
no
of
one's,
power
like, thinking
and
you're an
might.
asshole or something. Like, oh, yeah, it's just fucking plains, man. Who gives a shit?
That's one of those things that if you can find enjoyment in the plains, if you can like enjoy yourself while living in Kansas, you can fucking literally enjoy yourself anywhere. 'Cause there's not a whole lot in
You don't have
Kansas.
to nowhere.
You just chilling out, you know.
Yeah,
like,
man. I mean,
like-
anybody can find beauty in the place they live.
I
man.
agree.
I mean, you can find beauty in anything if you look
Yes,
at it
sir.
in the right way.
and from the right
Where's
angle.
the best place for you guys to smoke?
Oh man, that could be mine.
Colorado?
But I mean,
That's a tough
I
one
guess
to beat.
I mean the best time I've ever smoked was in Colorado for sure. Like, but it was like just riding in a car through Colorado. You know, like just seeing the mountains in the distance. You know, and that was actually the first time I smoked. And
let me switch
just
my
like
topic
where the
up on you.
music is playing in the car. I mean, the car is up there for me. Like just passing one around in the car, I think is like one of my most relaxed
Like, just
states.
specifically in the car? Or like,
I mean, yeah, like especially
like,
on
you
a
could be
road trip
anywhere
of
in the
some
car?
kind.
Yeah, I fucking love.
Yeah,
I
like
love smoking and
I
like
agree.
driving.
that's what I'm
Smoking
talking
and
about,
driving, yeah.
man.
It's
Like
a match made in heaven.
I think
Well, you
that
got your music, you got your sick acoustics in the car.
yeah, and you feel like you can go anywhere. you know?
Music and
You just-
smoking is like a must-have, you know.
Right, I completely agree.
One of my
It's
favorite
for
things
sure.
to do
So
is
much
just
better.
throw on some fucking lo-fi chill shit and just like smoke a little bit. You
Yeah,
know?
dude.
I like to
I
listen to
have my
Mozart.
personal playlist.
Where would you personally want to go smoke at? I know for
That's a
me,
good question.
I'd like to go to Japan and just get high as fuck in Japan or something. Go
That's a
visit
great
the
choice.
Godzilla Hotel or something.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
see some fucking countryside or some shit, dude.
That's
I didn't think about that.
I mean,
I'm
there's so
personally
much to choose from.
okay. If you're asking me like where would I most like to be able to smoke, I would very much most like to be able to smoke on stage as the leading act of the Hollywood Bowl. Like, that would be like when people throw joints at me, I can just pick that shit up and smoke it. That would be like the
Hollywood Bowl.
The Hollywood Bowl is like a famous bowl where like every big name ever has like been to the Hollywood Bowl. It's also in Yes Man, which is like just it happened to be the one I referenced, but you know, just to be on stage and like at some cool, amazing place and smoke some weed on it. Maybe Royal Albert Hall, shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, now that you say that, like fucking smoking with Seth Rogen and James Franco.
Fuck yeah, Willie Nelson.
Yeah,
That's not
just.
really a place, but that's...
I mean, that they're in that general Hollywood area, you know. Just
Generally
like,
in Hollywood.
hanging
High
out
in
at
Hollywood.
James Franco's pad and, you know.
Fuck, I just want to get high in Hollywood.
That's a great point.
Michael Cera's coming over and.
There's so
That's
many
some
stars I would
shit.
love to just kick it and just like have a share of blonde with or something.
Right.
I'm not trying to fucking get their
Russell
autograph
Brand.
or do anything weird. I just want to chill out with them, man. Because they're just
Yeah,
normal
dude.
people like us, you know. And I just want to.
Dude, that would mean a lot more to me than an autograph, to be honest. It was like, look, if you took the time to share a blunt with me and just like talk to me for a fucking
Talk to
minute.
me about how your life happened.
I just like to
Fuck
fucking
yeah,
share like a laugh or two. Maybe just sit in silence with them, feel their presence.
Yeah. Like, that's how I would want to meet Bob Dylan, I guess.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't say much.
Yeah, that's true.
He's seen too much. Well, like, what's there left to say?
All that's left to
It's weird.
say is when
I
he
just
writes
kind of
his music.
assume most celebrities get fucking high, but I'm sure there's a lot that don't.
There are definitely some, but I feel like there's a lot.
I see.
I-
Most
I
of them,
feel
I
like
feel like are
most would.
getting baked as fuck. You know.
Well, I mean, medical marijuana, you know, like a lot of people decide that it's just better for you to do it, you know, CBD and all that.
Well, for a long time, Hollywood was like the land of drugs. So, like, fucking, you know,
Yeah,
I'm not.
that's
I
very
don't. I
true.
just don't know if they're on marijuana, if they're fucking doing like prescription shit.
Well, I mean,
You hear a lot
Hopefully
about the
they're not.
prescription shit going back.
Right,
I mean,
yeah,
of course
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
hear about the marijuana shit going. The only time you hear about the marijuana shit is like if someone gets caught with it, you know? Like, you don't hear like fucking, oh, this actor was like fucking on so much fucking marijuana the other day.
Yeah.
They
They just
Yeah.
were on it.
were just on it, man.
They were on some marijuana.
Like, oh,
Ryan Gosling is
whoa.
apparently a giant stoner.
oh
He's
yeah,
fucking
of course
hilarious.
he is.
In interviews,
Jeff
like,
Bridges.
Dude,
Oh
it's
man, I
fucking
can't
so
wait
funny.
to see what Ryan Gosling is like as an old man like Jeff Bridges.
I gotta
Like
tell
he's
you,
gonna be our generation's Jeff Bridges.
I
Something
love
like
seeing
that.
Seth Rogen's bong creations that he always fucking puts.
yeah, I love that. What a hero. What a
Like,
fucking.
what? He's just having a fun time.
You're
Yeah,
right,
I
right.
mean,
I
I'm
agree.
down with any artist that just is expressing themselves out in
Like, I
they're
know a
out
lot of
there.
people shit on him, like, oh, look, you're just making shit like that, you know, using weed jokes all the time.
Not a
And,
whole
like,
lot of people shit on him, to be fair. He's pretty well
Well,
respected.
that's the one thing I hear, like really against him, though. So,
Yeah,
like,
a lot of
like,
weed jokes.
yeah, a lot of
dick
I'm like,
jokes.
who fucking cares?
I
man?
mean,
Let him
that's
have fun.
that's part of his personality, you know.
If people want to go see it, like, he puts in the work. He does what he's fucking supposed
He
to do.
does. He's directed films, you know.
Sausage Party, honestly, kind
Very
of
good
impressed
movie.
me. You know, like,
Yeah, very well written. You can't
Really
say
interesting.
you can't disagree with that. Like if
you can say all you want about the vulgarity and all that shit. I
Exactly.
don't care, but you know, it really was not that bad of a written movie.
truly.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting concept.
And it was just interesting to see, you know, a fucking animated film that just didn't really give two shits about shit. You know, like I really wish there was more adult-focused animated shit as opposed to kids stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
People think that you fucking have to be like
A kid to enjoy cartoons.
yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I think the Into the Spider-Verse movie that just came out is enjoyable for all ages.
Into the Spider-Verse was incredible, but we gotta save that. 'Cause,
Yeah, we do.
I want to do a
Yes.
proper review on that, so we're gonna stop that conversation. Right
Cut
there.
it short.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know.
Foiled again.
But don't worry, it's coming. Just so everyone knows, Into the Spider-Verse review coming. Alright. Anyway.
It's coming. Fuck. Shit.
Good fuck.
Reviews are coming.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm high right now.
Yeah.
oh, me too.
Aren't we all?
That's the goal. Should we move on to a new topic?
We suggested talking about video games earlier and like their effect on stuff, culture.
Video games and their effect on culture. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting because like when video games, I feel like first came out, you know, there was so much just like stigma against them that like you know like oh you're gonna rot your brain or something like that. You know, and nowadays
video games got a really bad rap and were blamed for a lot of things that really
but
weren't
nowadays
their fault.
they're using like shit like Minecraft or like learning tools and shit like that.
They
Exactly.
did the same thing with TV.
Like they're
same thing with
developing
books, same thing with
cognitive
books.
tools.
Yeah, I was
you
about
know?
to say they did
TV
the same thing with
is-
books even.
Yeah, they did it
Yeah.
with all of them, man.
I mean,
They all had to go through a backswing.
even if you say that about TV, it's kind of just like how you're viewing it, I guess. Because like if you're really like getting into the shows and like trying to figure stuff out and everything, I think those are just as valuable as anything else.
Like
But,
some
you know.
shows can legit make you think. and
Yeah,
They-
exactly.
They're an exercise
Like-
in empathy.
Like
you know?
video games, they make you fucking use hand-eye coordination and shit like that.
They help you
Like,
with
all of them
different
do.
parts of your life.
Like,
Especially
it
if you're
just-
playing VR games and stuff.
I just find it fascinating how it took it like society such a fucking long time to catch up to that trend. Even though like same with marijuana, you know, it's like you know these things out. It's
Why
like
does it take so
shouldn't
long?
everyone fucking know
Yeah.
this by now? And
We're
it's
all
like,
we're all having a good time. We're like, there's oh god, and I see so many people having a good time. Like,
so what do you
who's
think-
stopping it?
What do you think holds society back in those situations though? From like jumping on the obvious bandwagon?
Every hump that we come to as a society, you know, we have to jump over. And there's always going to be a bunch of people that are going to resist jumping over that hump.
Just simply for the sake of resisting change.
Just
And
they
we
don't like
it,
change.
Period.
at
Even
all.
if it's good change, and
Yeah.
it's like obviously good
They
change.
would rather keep the status quo than change anything.
Here's what I don't get about that though. Like, you know, I get not liking change, but change is inevitable no matter what. Like you can not like it all you want, but it is inevitable.
Well, the other thing about marijuana in particular is that most of the country actually supports like fully legalizing it, but you know it's just pharmaceutical companies
Yeah.
don't want it to be legalized because they don't want people using it instead of their drugs.
And they're the most powerful.
yeah, and
corporation.
corporate money is all over politics.
Big pharma.
Yeah, and that's really kind of the only reason I can think of. Because
Listen,
you ask the country, and set like something in the 70% of people are totally okay with it.
right?
Like wherever you want. I mean, not out in public. Some places I don't know, but
I wouldn't mind public smoke spots, you know. Like,
well, yeah.
should have
If
that.
there's designated areas, you don't have to let people smoke everywhere. Like
Right.
you don't let people smoke cigarettes
Mhm.
everywhere.
You should do the same. You should treat it pretty similarly.
Yeah, and you don't let people like walk around in public drunk. Like you have
Right.
bars, and you have
Right.
to get yourself a way home.
And yeah, if you're not like
You know?
fuck, like, but if you're not like being a fucking imbecile,
Which most people aren't when they're just
right? But that's
standing
Now,
around
that being
smoking
said,
weed.
one of my favorite things to do is wander around when I'm high.
agreed.
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
But
I
as
like
long as you're
nature trails and
being
shit
a
like that.
moron,
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
absolutely. I mean, as long as you're not bothering anybody, like, which most people aren't, is what I'm saying. You know?
Right. Like, and that's not an issue of drugs at that point. That's an issue of responsibility. Like, you don't go outside if you are too fucked up.
Right.
Just don't do it. Right.
Like,
Just
I-
don't do it.
I
Remember,
was-
kids, just don't do it.
I could
kids,
smoke all night,
don't
and I
do it.
could walk around and be acting like exactly the same as I normally do.
Right.
Like, just
And some people can do that. Some people can't when they first start, especially when they're first starting to smoke.
oh yeah, when I first started to smoke, hell no.
I was
It's
like
like a
a
fucking
bitch
rite
when
of
I
passage.
first started to smoke, dude. Like
I smoke
seriously,
a blunt
like
and be
couple of,
dead.
I couldn't even smoke a blunt. I just take a couple of puffs, and literally, like the first couple of times, I like just like coughed really hard, and then just sat there for like 10 minutes, just, like
Not about
head
right.
down on the table, like my friend going like, "Are you okay, dude?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just not sick."
Dude, the first time I smoked we had that long ride in the car, and I just had like some kind of like out of body experience in there, like listening to the fucking music in the car. I think we were listening to like Bad Girls by MIA.
Yes.
The drums were everywhere. And then like the next day when I had to go into work, and all day I like still felt high. Like from the moment I woke up
No,
to the time I like clocked out of work, like I felt like completely stoned, and I had to do my job perfectly well. When I felt like that, I was still like completely in control of my body and acting okay. It was really weird. Like I was talking okay and everything.
My God, dude,
No,
one of my first times, I got high with my brothers and a few of my friends, and I remember like thinking like I was like breathing. It's like, guys, I can feel my diaphragm expanding out of my body. And they're like, what? I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm okay. Can I die from weed? And they're like, no, you're fine. I'm like, oh, okay. But then the next day I woke up and I was high as fuck the whole day, and I had to go to class. And one of my classes was my Greek philosophy class.
Going to class high is like the best.
Dude, and it was
I
like,
had fucking art classes to go to high all the time.
I didn't know how to handle myself when I was high in public yet. So I was sitting there and he'd say something like, I'd be like, whoa. he said something was like, you're blowing my mind, man. Like, the whole fucking time I was fucking high as shit. It was so funny. Oh my god. And there was another time at the Warren when Regal took over. I was pretty high, and I forgot that I was high while I was sitting in there. And then like when they were like, you'll also get passes. I was like, for IMAX, and like for IMAX, and I was like, oh you're blowing my mind, bro.
I wish I was there for that. They fucking.
I didn't even realize it was something weird until after I was like, man, that's a really fucking high thing to say.
Oh my god.
I've only done that while tripping. I haven't done that while high. I definitely have had that moment where like, it's really weird what I used to do.
Why did I just say that? Mm-hmm.
Drugs make you say the damnedest things sometimes.
Yep. Make it like a
So
little
do your
kid.
own emotions, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
All you got is a bunch of drugs running through your brain all the time.
All I got right
You're
now
just
is drugs
taking-
and my emotions,
No,
man.
you're just stimulants, you know?
Stimulants and depressants all the time. Your brain's just going choo.
Or you can not, or, you know, it's whatever if you don't. But, I mean, if you're taking pills, you're doing the same thing, really.
True.
It baffles me how much misinformation was spread about this. As
Oh,
a
yeah.
kid, I legit thought weed could fucking kill you. No joke. I was like, it's got to be bad, right? I was like, they're making it out like it's one of the worst things to ever fucking walk the face of this planet. And now I'm like, wow, this is one of the most harmless fucking things I've ever seen. Can you abuse it? Sure. You can abuse about just
Takes a lot.
anything, though, you know?
Right. I mean, that's really like most drugs. Like, I mean, there's other countries that have just all drugs legalized. Like, I think Denmark is one of them.
And as we should follow suit.
Yeah, like really, just as long as you're
Oregon
using it
did.
responsibly.
Yep. That's good.
As long as you're using it responsibly, like alcohol is treated, you know, you should be good. You know,
Right.
people are gonna do what they're gonna do, and
have to
probably
like
a
them.
lot of people are gonna be better people because they are able to explore their mind that way.
Without
You know, like
yeah,
your
without going
mind
to
should
jail.
be your personal property that only you can control what it does. You
Agreed.
know, like the experiences you want to have with the substances that are available.
You know,
should
sometimes
be
I
your
think
own
you need
thing.
help with learning how
Well,
to
yeah,
control that.
exactly. And if all drugs are legal,
You
people
ask.
can have that.
Yeah.
Like there can be just groups of people that are like support groups,
Hell
but
yeah.
like you all do it and you have safe ways to do it, like they have
Yeah.
facilities.
You don't have to use
all
crack.
of that
I'm saying like hippie camps everywhere.
Yeah,
They're
like
gonna have to-
everything is
100%,
sterile.
man.
Like, you know,
You don't have, well, one of the biggest
you have a
issues, like,
safe place to do it.
right, exactly. So if people ever find themselves going down a dark road, it doesn't mean that it's automatically the end, because a lot of times people not only like not only do they like turn to something like heroin or something like that, but then they get arrested and fucking shit like that because of the heroin and shit. So then
Didn't
it ends
you
up.
just get arrested? Tell us.
Oh, fuck.
did you?
It's hilarious.
Yeah, you
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Oh man, it was fucking great. So these wonderful ass police officers, they're some of the finest working today. I was at my buddy's house hanging out, and I had some weed with me, and there was a disturbance that happened across the street. Oh, you knew it was like a loud disturbance, and so I was like, but I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, damn, they did some fucking shit. When I got finished hanging out with my buddy, I said bye, got in my car, and started driving off. Now I was driving down the road, and these two almost Sherlockian sleuths waved their flashlights at me, and apparently that means to stop. I did not know that. Did you know that if they wave your flashlights at you, it means to stop?
No, I didn't know that. In your
Just
car?
so-
Yeah,
FYI,
I was in my
everyone,
car.
If they wave their flashlights at you,
That's what they're
motherfuckers
saying.
don't stop.
So anyway, I just
I
drove
don't
past
know.
these morons, and then about 2 blocks later, though, they catch up. They like fucking flew, like ran. I saw them start to like run when I didn't stop. I was like, that's
Oh,
strange.
man.
They caught up to me, and then they're like, sir, put your hands out of the vehicle. And I was like, I didn't do anything. You're gonna have to explain to me what's going on. And they're like, put your hands out of the vehicle. You're being detained for the disturbance back there. And I was like, I was at my friend's house. I came from the house across the street. I had nothing to do with this. Your vehicle matches the description of the car that escaped from the scene. And I was like, okay, well, here's the deal. Like, that, how about we just fucking go check the we bring Trevor over there, say, is this the guy you're looking for? They say no. I'm like, all right, no. They don't do this. They fucking take me out of my car, put handcuffs on me, put me in the back seat of their fucking police car, which, by the way, is extraordinarily uncomfortable. Both the handcuffs and the back seat of that they don't have a seat. It's just a fucking, like, plastic, like,
Oh, my
thing.
God.
And there's no place, like, there's, like plastic all around. You can't, like, sit
Barbaric.
anywhere that's comfortable at all. Right? And so I'm just fucking sitting back there. I ended up sitting back there for 45 fucking minutes, dude. 45 minutes. All it would have taken them to fucking figure this shit out was to go, this your guy? Nope. Okay, bye. No. But not only did they do that, they decided to go ahead and search my car, and they found a pipe. And they found a little pipe that I forgot was in there.
Is that my pipe that I bought?
That's the one.
God damn.
That is,
Motherfucker.
And
your
then they
rights were
searched me.
violated.
Dude, yeah,
Like,
then they
your
searched me.
I
Miranda rights.
guarantee you, they only searched the car and hit him with the pipe thing because they didn't want to look bad and say, "Oh, we fucked up," and
Yeah.
it turns out you're not the guy. as you said
Absolutely,
you were.
dude. You are fucking right on point. with
Like,
that.
fuck that, dude.
Dude, that's some
man.
fucked up shit for real. That's see that, and it comes down to like there is a police problem in the country. You know, like I don't know if it's exactly the way that everyone
I
like
will
the
say
media
right
portrays
now-
it.
I don't hate police officers.
I agree.
think
Oh no, absolutely
they're-
not.
they're supposed to be here to protect and make us feel safe, you know? That being said, yes, there is a fucking police problem.
You see, here's the issue.
There are training programs that can be improved, but there are also a lot of training programs out there that are really good. Like, I think the one in Vegas, like, trains people for race awareness. Like, that's a specific thing that they all go through. And I think that's a really good idea to, like, make
I agree with
widespread.
that. I agree with that.
You know, just cultural awareness and, you know,
But-
LGBT awareness.
I completely agree with that stuff. But I think it goes past it's not just a race thing. People always stop with it being a race thing. There is definitely a disproportionately large amount of black men that are killed in these things. But it's more than that. It's a fucking like they can just beat the shit out of you. They can take your stuff
They
just
have
because you
too
have a
much
little bit
power
of
in
weed
general.
on you.
Like,
The issue
just because
is-
of what happened to you can see
Uh,
that just they don't have proper training a lot of the time.
Well,
Like that
the
that
problem-
is not the right process.
It wouldn't even need training because the issue is like if weed and shit like that was not illegal, they
Right.
could focus on just
Yeah, you
streamlining the
avoid
laws.
all of
There-
this.
right, you don't have to fucking.
Yeah.
There's so many fewer laws, so many fewer things that are like having to have police like run off and do shit. That one, you need less police, you need less brutality, because most of the time, that if the people are fucking, if the police are needed, usually it's gonna be because some seriously fucked up shit happened, or because like we just need a little help.
Yeah.
Like police could just be there to be like, you know what, my cat is stuck in a tree. Can you fucking come help me? I don't know what to do, man. They should have fucking time to be able to do that. That's
Yeah.
part of what a police officer is supposed to be able to do in a bright, sunny world where we don't have to fucking worry about weed being illegal, you fucking motherfucking idiots. I'm not trying to come after you, Big Pharma. I'm not like, you can keep your fucking dirty money. Do whatever you want to do. Just fucking stop being assholes.
What?
Like, we all just want to share this fucking place.
What boggles my
can still
mind
take that
is
shit if they
people like
want.
Big Pharma. Was Jeff Bezos?
That's the
like,
Amazon
what
guy.
do they do with all that money?
Make a big
Like-
chair.
Like,
That's what I don't understand, man.
It's here's I have a theory about that. The way I see it is that these guys are terrified of death. Maybe this is of course my own theory, but these guys are terrified of death. And what happens is they get kind of this addiction to power with money. It's like money makes them feel more powerful. Every time they get more money, they feel more powerful. So, and I think that kind of when you're like more powerful, you feel like almost above death to some degree. So I think that these guys just
Right.
stockpile money, like ridiculous amounts for no fucking reason, just because maybe they think that they'll fucking beat death. When in reality,
I mean-
we just need to accept that fucking shit is coming for everybody
Yeah.
and fucking be nice while we're here.
I
Stop
would
ruining-
rather see, like, if I had $150 billion amassed to me or whatever he has. I don't know. Is it more than that?
That's what he's like. That's what his net worth is. Like if he like liquidated all his assets and shit.
Yeah.
But he's not actually worth that much money. He's worth like quite a bit,
well,
but not
I
as
mean,
much as he.
Either way, if I had that much, like,
Right.
I would rather see it distributed out into a
You
lot
could.
of people and see how much it can improve the lives of like an entire city that I live in or whatever
Right.
the fuck. You
Right.
know?
Like rich people. What?
Like,
Like you don't want socialist laws? Just fucking be nice. Fuck. That's the
Like
capitalism. can work fine.
$30,000
Your
gifts
dicks.
to everyone.
I keep seeing
Like-
Akon doing interesting things.
Like what?
Like he's fucking. I think he's trying to start his own city with his own cryptocurrency and shit. And like he's supplied power to an entire African village before.
Holy
dude.
That is
shit.
fucking awesome.
Go
man.
Akon.
Good
Con
for
big.
him.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm happy for that's really cool. Like that's how you use your money for
Like-
good. Like why not just use your money for good, guys? You can fucking
You have the money to
sanction
fund
off.
There are a
literally
lot of
anything.
them that
Go
do.
fund some shit. You know.
have fun.
There-
Why are you fucking trying to destroy the
We're
world? You
barely
fucking
funding
insane
as
dude?
this shit.
And we're having a good time.
Right.
Jesus. It's not like
Yeah.
you can make as much money as you want. Just don't be a dick with it. Like
yeah.
why are you being such a fucking asshole?
I mean,
Like
I got
just
pennies.
be nice.
I got
You have
pennies,
the
but
power.
I still give like my, if there's a homeless guy that's asking for change, like I give him $2, you know.
Right. Well, it just boggles my mind, dude. We could fucking we could fix all the stupid little petty problems. And yes, there would still be crazy people that do murdery things. Right? There would still be nuts shit that goes on because that's part
But
of
the police
world.
could focus on that more.
Right? And not just
And
that.
like
Yeah.
domestic violence could be focused on more.
Well, we could just focus on like actual issues, like
Yeah.
why are we killing people? Like,
Exactly.
what is leading us to do this so we can get better as a society? You know, we can focus on rehabilitation, getting a whole society working instead of just like a bunch of fucking sanctioned off little people that are fucking in their backyard. Like, you stay off my lawn, you fucking dirty kid. I don't want you fucking coming anywhere near my carpets. I just put them in myself, and I don't want anyone coming in here for 5 to 6 years, because these carpets are gonna look fucking good for that long. Jeanette, get your shoes off the fucking carpet.
Oh my god, dude. It also shouldn't be about confinement for a long period of time.
Right.
Like,
Jesus.
it should be about, like, okay, you're gonna have to stay alone for a while in a place. We'll still, like, let you eat and, you know, watch TV and all that kind of stuff, like live in a normal place, like, but just you gotta meditate for a while, and like we'll have classes for you if you want to come to them. Like, you know, it should be more like, okay, we're gonna change you and make you a better person and help you learn from this experience.
And if not, the punishment.
There are places where that's happening right now.
Right. Agreed.
You know,
like, it works most of the time.
The problem here is we really don't focus on rehabilitating people back into society.
Well, we just want slaves.
Exactly. We just like want to lock them away.
Well, we don't
Or
want to lock them
sentence them
away.
to death.
We want to, well, not even sentence them to death. We want to sentence them to prison labor.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
that's what
exactly.
our country is built on at this point.
Yeah, like it's $1 billion industry. It's crazy that we have that. Like, that is a huge problem.
Jesus,
Not to get too fucking political, but
yeah,
that's just fact right there, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's an opinionated fact. A lot of those running around right now. Opinionated facts.
Just don't even get me started. Let's not.
True.
True facts. Those are some good videos.
A lot of people don't like facts, but there's a way to go about approaching facts. You know, there's like some people, you know, go about there like, well, you should just, you know, state this, and this, and you know, like just be like about it, like, or you could just not be a dick about it, you know.
Yeah.
Just state the facts.
Yeah. Sometimes the facts are just all you need. You don't need to do it. Like, there's some things that we've like figured out, kind of like, and that's all right. Like, just let that be.
Mm-hmm.
You guys prefer joints or blunts?
I've never had a joint. I don't think.
What?
I like. On a day-to-day basis, I prefer joints because joints burn cleaner. They feel better overall. But like, if I'm talking just like by themselves in a kind of vacuum, blunts any day. Because once I don't smoke cigarettes or like vape or anything. What's that? Not really. I don't like vape or anything, so I don't have much tobacco ever going into me. So like when I smoke a blunt, I'm getting like a nice tobacco buzz as well on top of the fucking weed. So I'm like getting fucking high as fuck, and it's nice. And it's a very different kind of high than I'm used to.
Right.
Plus, it's a more communal high, whereas a joint goes so fast, and it's like you're fucking. If you're sharing it with people, it's really hard to do. You know, like any sort of group that's like bigger than a couple of fucking.
That's
people.
true. I can see that.
A couple of people.
We got a couple of people right here.
Oh, what are you doing, little Looney Tune?
Oh, nice. Pretty cat here.
I love this cat. She's so funny.
Oh,
She's just kind of a dumbass.
I know what I was going to ask earlier. Did you guys plan on being as big of stoners as you are now?
No, dude,
Oh,
that's a great question.
I definitely did not. I don't know if anyone does.
I want to say no. I want to say probably most people initially were like, you know, a few times, but
For sure.
it's honestly on the daily for me right now, and I feel no shame in that.
No, I love it.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's not stopping me from doing anything.
Like, I'm still getting shit done. I'm still doing shit, you know, like.
I saw this post on Facebook today. It was like, if you're smoking every day, it might have something to do. Like, it might, like, you might be dealing with some depression stuff. And I'm like, well, here's the deal. I think with smoking every day, like sometimes life isn't like fast. Sometimes life gets a little boring. All smoking does is it makes like those days that you kind of think are boring sometimes. It just makes them pretty fun because you realize just the little things throughout the day that you wouldn't notice normally. You're just high. You're having a good time. So like when you're walking to your car, normally you'd be like, all right, I got my car, gotta get my keys, okay. All right, I'm in the car. Okay, fucking gotta get through traffic. Then I gotta get to where I'm going. But if you're fucking high, you're like, oh, the fucking sun's shining. Hey, that guy over there's fucking throwing out his trash. He's smiling. We're having a good time. Hey, what's up, guy? How's it going? You're just like willing to have a conversation as you're going. You're steady as she goes. You get in your car. You throw on your music. You're fucking riding. You're not getting through traffic. You're fucking, oh, man, there's a train. I gotta sit and just listen to music for 8 minutes. You're fucking kidding.
Having said that, I recognize people not liking smoking.
I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Right,
all up
it's
to you.
to each their own.
Everything
like,
is.
Personally, I don't really like drinking.
I don't
enjoy
either.
Once in a while.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
like-
social drink, but I won't like sit there and really like drink by myself. I don't like
Nah.
that. That's not a fun experience to me.
Yeah,
It's just
I
not fun.
limit myself to like a few
Mhm.
drinks if I drink because like I don't know, like I hate throwing up after it and I hate like waking up and not feeling good. Like I just don't see the point of
And
putting
some
yourself
people,
through that.
Some people love that. Some people
Yeah, I
can
mean,
do that, and that's
that's
like,
whatever.
Yeah,
That's a good time.
You know, like
and some people smoking like it would make them throw up. Just like a few bits, like
True.
they couldn't, like they got
Very
over
true.
college and can't smoke that much. To each their own. Fuck it.
mhm.
I kind of think that the perceptions of marijuana and alcohol should switch with each other. Like, we shouldn't be making alcohol illegal, certainly, but I think a lot of people will see marijuana as something you do once in a while and drinking you do as frequently. But I think it should very much be the other way around. I think you should get, drinking is like more fun, at least as far as I've seen from a lot of people, to get like fucked up with your buddies and just have like a really good bonding experience. Whereas marijuana you
Yeah.
can do under any experience. You go on a roller coaster, smoke some marijuana. You're gonna masturbate, smoke some marijuana. You better smoke some marijuana.
You might forget to masturbate, but you should definitely smoke some marijuana.
You're gonna smoke some marijuana? Smoke some marijuana, man. You're going to a hat store? Fuck it, smoke some marijuana. You might get yourself a really cool hat out of the deal.
I can honestly say I don't think I have found a situation where marijuana has not been fucking.
I
improved the
completely
situation.
agree.
Smoke 2
Yeah.
joints before I
But you
smoke
know,
2
I take that
joints
back.
and then I
I
smoke
take
2
that back.
more.
If it's indica and I'm watching a movie, I can't fucking
Yeah,
do it.
I agree with
Like,
that.
it'll put me right the fuck out, man.
Well, but there's
I,
different kind of weed.
But if I find the right kind of weed, then fucking hell yeah, I'm gonna get high as fucking go see a movie.
Yeah,
Dude, I love
yeah.
watching movies high
like
as fuck.
this type we are
Yeah.
on right now.
But
Oh, yeah.
indica is also great for some instances, like indicuddles. No man, you get high and snuggle up with somebody when you're indica, you're gonna snuggle.
Also,
like
you
you've
having
never
problem
smuggled
with
before.
dreams? You want some dream suppression? Smoke some
Smoke a
indica
little
before
bit
you
of
go to bed.
indica. Dude, it's
Right.
such like it's an amazing thing that adds so much to people's lives. Like when I think if you smoke a lot and you like a lot. If you can smoke it along with like a meditation routine, it really like you can see so much of your life. Like you can have that fun, like really good feeling while being focused and able to like do shit. Like you can so you're like more creative because like you're able to focus while being like more relaxed. So like
Right,
making
exactly.
music or movies and shit like that is so much easier because you're just chilling out. You're not like fucking like, all right, I'm gonna create. I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm a fucking failure.
Now, I do like to limit myself on the amount of high I get before I do certain activities.
Okay.
Right.
So there is a point where it's just like, oh shit, I think I'm a little too fucking high right now.
To function.
Now, it's rare that I get to that point. It
Yeah.
really is.
I have to have a lot of weed.
Yeah, like I have a lot of weed in me for me to get to that point.
420.
But fucking usually like fucking my morning routine and everything usually literally consists of me just waking up,
Smoking
like
weed.
getting up, maybe running some incense, watching something, eating breakfast if I can, and smoking some weed. Like
That's
fucking.
the only way to do it, man.
Right before I like to jog some weed, like,
Yes, sir.
put me in a nice, relaxed state.
Get
I
up.
like being relaxed. I'm a very anxious person, and weed really puts me in a nice, relaxed state. Like,
For me, like my biggest thing is that I actually smoke weed to like slow down a little bit because it's like my brain moves like very fast, and I'm like I think that's like more of the anxious thing, you know. If you got a really anxious mind, you need it. Like you need a little bit of like something to be like, all right, hang on, we're good. We're just straight up chilling right now. Nothing big's going on. We're chilling. Like, because sometimes with anxiety and just like our brains get ahead of ourselves, so it's just like, and then there's this, and it's just then you're worrying about stupid shit. You're like, oh god, is the panda gonna make it through? Oh, I don't know. I don't want the panda to go extinct. You know, if the panda goes extinct, I mean, what's bamboo gonna get cutely eaten by? And I'm not ready for that commitment in life. You know what I mean? Just get worried about dumbass shit.
I'm just worried about animals in general.
Agreed.
Like
Like
we
humans.
overall don't have enough respect for animals. I'm probably good for this round.
There you go. What are you doing, Looney Tune?
well, we are at 40 minutes, so
Hey.
we could honestly call it at this point.
Well,
It-
there we go.
Sorry if it's not as long as some of you guys want it to be, but
Or too long for those others.
if it's too long for you, I don't know why you're listening.
Yeah,
because
fuck you.
At this fucking point, you
Fuck
should have
you.
clicked off
Very
a long time ago. And I don't feel bad for it at this point.
Right?
so.
Like, why did you say
Yeah.
that? It's too long for you, bro.
Um,
If that's you, and I can firmly believe
That
there's not
was
going to be
your
many of you.
decision.
Yeah.
man.
you did this.
But
You
thanks
deserve
for
dicks
leaving
on your
a
head.
comment.
Thanks for being here. Woo.
Go ahead.
Anyways, so hope you guys enjoyed it. I guess that's it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Bye.
This has been Robert Yaffnard.
This has been Final Caleb.
And this has been Jerry Goldsmith.
You guys have a wonderful night.